Set adrift roughly 230 kilometers off Vietnam's southern frontier, the Con Dao archipelago emerges from the turquoise embrace of the East Sea. 16 islands, each shrouded in emerald forests and ringed with ivory beaches, form a sanctuary so mesmerizing in its wild beauty that it seems conjured from a dream. Yet beneath this facade of tropical tranquility, Con Dao carries the weight of a history marked by struggle, sacrifice, and ultimately resilience. To truly understand Con Dao, one must travel backward through time, beyond the gentle crash of waves and the fluttering palms, to an era when the archipelago bore a vastly different reputation. For more than a century, Con Dao was synonymous not with escape, but with imprisonment. Its largest island, Con Son, served as the infamous Hell on Earth, a penal colony established by the French in 1862 as part of their colonial grip over Vietnam. Here, political prisoners, resistance fighters, and ordinary citizens accused of dissent were taken, far from the mainland, and subjected to conditions designed to break the spirit. Gray stone walls and rusted iron gates still stand as silent witnesses to the suffering endured on these islands. The most chilling relics are the tiger cages, a network of small, roofless cells where inmates, many of them young men and women fighting for their nation's freedom, were exposed day and night to the burning sun and torrential rain. Through barred openings, jailers would poke sticks to torment the prisoners, whose names are now etched into the very fabric of Vietnam's history. The cruelty of Con Dao's prisons did not end with the colonial era. During the years of the Vietnam War, the prison complex continued to hold dissidents, its notoriety spreading as tales of brutality escaped the island's perimeter. Thousands of lives were shaped, and many extinguished, within these walls. It is for this reason that Con Dao remains a place of pilgrimage and remembrance for Vietnamese people. The prison complex, painstakingly preserved as a museum, now opens its gates to those who wish to learn, reflect, and pay tribute to the courage of those who once suffered there. Yet, as the ghosts of the past dwell quietly among the ruins, Con Dao has been reclaimed by nature, blossoming into one of Southeast Asia's most pristine retreats. Travelers arriving at the islands are greeted not by darkness, but by light. Sunlight scattered across stretches of powdery sand, the crystalline sea teeming with life, and woodlands alive with the calls of creatures seen nowhere else. Dam Trao Beach, perhaps the crown jewel of Con Dao's many shores, offers a vision of untouched beauty. Swathes of sand that meet the jungle in a gentle curve, and just off the coast, vibrant reefs promising a world of discovery for snorkelers and divers. Recognized as a national park since 1984, Con Dao is much more than a haven for visitors. It's a bastion for biodiversity. The islands are home to the endangered black giant squirrel, the endemic Con Dao gecko, and troops of long-tailed macaques that watch with bright eyes from the treetops. Offshore, perhaps the most magical spectacle unfurls as green sea turtles return each year from May to October. Under the careful protection of park rangers and community volunteers, these ancient mariners come ashore by moonlight to lay their eggs in the warm sand. Visitors are invited to witness this cycle of renewal, gaining not only an appreciation for nature's wonders, but also a sense of responsibility to protect them. Life on Con Dao proceeds with a gentle dignity, shaped by local traditions and moments of collective memory. Foremost among the island's spiritual landmarks is the resting place of Vo Thi Sao, a revered national heroine. At the age of 19, Vo Thi Sao faced execution in the prison for her role in the resistance against colonial rule. Today, her grave in Hang Duong Cemetery is adorned daily with offerings of flowers, incense, and whispered prayers for courage and peace. Her story, along with countless others, is woven into the identity of the island and the Vietnamese people, an enduring testament to sacrifice and hope. Equally hallowed is the shrine of Lady Phi Yen, whose tale is wrapped in legend and heartbreak. Linked to the fate of Emperor Jia Long in the early 19th century, her legacy is remembered in rituals and quiet visits, where worshippers seek blessings and guidance amid flocks of birds and ancient trees. The island's temples and shrines blend Buddhist, folk, and local beliefs, giving Con Dao a spiritual texture that deepens its allure. In recent years, a new chapter has opened for the archipelago, one of mindful stewardship and sustainable tourism. Conservationists and government authorities work hand in hand to ensure that Con Dao remains unsullied by the pressures that have overwhelmed other island destinations. Accommodations range from eco-lodges tucked into the hills to family-run guest houses, all governed by principles intended to protect both the environment and local culture. Guides and boat operators are trained to minimize disruption to delicate marine ecosystems, and visitors are gently reminded to travel with respect, to leave no trace, to honor the past, and to tread kindly. Every experience on Con Dao, whether exploring subaquatic gardens of coral, hiking through whispering forests, or standing in solemn reverence beside memorials, invites a profound connection. This archipelago is more than a place. It is a living narrative, where tragedy has given way to healing, and where the resilience of both nature and humanity finds its purest expression. Con Dao stands as Vietnam's hidden paradise, beautiful and unbroken. Its beaches beckon with promises of serenity and adventure. Its historical sites urge remembrance and reflection. For every traveler who journeys here, there is an invitation to find beauty not only in the unspoiled landscape, but also in the strength of those who endured, and in the possibility of renewal. Whether you come in search of solace, discovery, or inspiration, Con Dao offers an experience that transcends time, an encounter with both the enduring spirit of Vietnam and the gentle hand of nature, forever entwined.